sometimes even as man, then we need a break as well. Like I'm happy. I'm even happy upstairs. Stay there. Let me enjoy my peace and my children. And you know, sometimes I love it because sometimes women will feel like, the house will burn down, everything will collapse if she's missing for out. Go outside. Go to have coffee with your friends. Go to your girls' night out. You'll come home. Everybody will all be fine.
I hear you.
In fact, I'll be honest, my kids are better behaved when Mims is not there than when she's there. When their mum is there, they want to take liberties, they want to do this. When their mum is not around, it's
They're
all
perfect little soldiers for daddy.
everybody is calm. Everybody is there's no drama.
Nah, it's
There's
true.
no drama
It's
whatsoever.
annoying as well. Women, I know you get it because it's annoying. Because like, why is it when I'm at home, you lot want to do everything? The moment I step out, everyone's perfectly behaved. Hey everybody, welcome to the 3L podcast with myself, Mimi, and my fantastic, amazing, smart, wonderful financial advisor to the world, Emmanuel. How are you doing today?
I'm good, beautiful. How are you?
I'm good.
You're lovely.
So do you.
Good. It's good to see you.
That was so weird.
No, it was good. You did well. You did well.
Did I?
Let's clap for Mimi, man.
I was like, oh, what do I do? What does Eva do? But I think I have to find my way to do it without like trying to be like you.
No, yeah, you find your own style, but you know, you got to start off with what you see, right, and then you get into it and yourself. But wonderful intro.
Thank you, babe.
So as soon as you the intro, tell people what are we talking about today.
We are talking about finding space for yourself within marriage.
Hmm.
We're talking about, do you need time apart or do you always have to be together?
Yes.
That is what we're talking about today.
So this is very again because we are very different in the way we are. I'm very huggy, touchy, feely, no personal space.
Personal space.
You're very listen to Whitney and jam on your own and do your own thing. So begin. Like, what's your thoughts in regards to like we're married, two have become one. Do you still feel like own space is needed, time apart is needed, separate holidays is needed? Do you feel like we need to have that divide so when we are together, then we've got stuff to talk about, we're more in communication? Or do you think we should just stay together, do everything together all the time?
I don't know. That is a good question. I think I've gone through different answers of that in our marriage. There are times when I'm like, oh gosh, I just need a break. Do you know what I mean? And there are times, and now I'm more like, oh, together is great. Together is fantastic. I love being in your presence. I love being around you. So yeah, we're always together. But there were times when, and I think if I'm being completely honest, the times when it wasn't even necessarily I didn't want to be around you. It was just like I needed a break. Do you know what I mean? I needed a break from the kids. I just needed a break. I just needed to be Mimi. Do you know what I mean? So I think there was a time when that was, but it was only fleeting. I think, but then at the same time, I do feel like you do need, like you need time with your mandem. I need time with the girls. Do you know what I mean? You just need time to break, to be silly, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe silly is not the right word, but you just need time to just be you in it, not
Yeah.
having to feel like, oh, my wife is around the corner. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's important to have separate lives as well and do things separately. But I feel like we do a lot together, and I think that's really important as well. Like I think it's good to, for example, like now we watch the football together. But again, there's sometimes where you be like, actually, you know what? If you want to go watch the football with the man, then you watch it with the man. Then I'll do other stuff, or do you know what I mean? We don't have to do every single thing together, but a lot of the time we do.
We do.
Like I now watch Bake Off. I
Yeah.
watch MasterChef. I watch Bake Off for professionals. We watch a lot. I watch a lot of cooking shows and food shows because that's what you're passionate about. And if you're passionate about it, I want to share that with you. And then I love sports, so you watch a lot of basketball and football, and all the other sports that I like to watch, and you watch that with me. So we have that balance, and then we watch movies together, we watch films together, watch shows together. So I feel like we have that blend of that, but at the same time, we very much, and some people can't do it, but we very much can be on the couch sitting next to each other, and you'll be doing your thing you'll be watching whatever on your phone, I'll be watching whatever on my phone, and because again, we like to watch different things.
Different things, yeah.
Miriam's algorithm and my algorithm are two so different. Like the things that come up on your thing, the things that come up on my thing is completely different.
Completely different.
And so yeah, the videos I watch on YouTube are very different from the ones that you watch. So we have the things that we watch together, but then we have the things that we watch separately.
Yeah, definitely. And I think for us, just we like to be in each other's company, so it
Yes.
makes it easier. Like it makes it easy. Like it's just we like being around each other.
Yeah.
So it's never weird. And I think because we're not really ravers or going outy or clubby and stuff like that, 9 times out of 10, just sitting on the couch watching some crazy show on Netflix is as much as if we were out doing something wild or
Yeah,
something like
definitely.
that.
And also with childcare at this particular point,
Mm.
like me, I feel like we before we had kids, we went dinners
Yeah,
all the
we
time.
went out all the
Went to,
time.
we did a lot of dinners. We did a lot of cinema. Like
Mm.
we love films. Like we love watching movies and so forth. So we did a lot of that. And obviously now we've got kids, so we do more at home. We watch films online and so forth, and we still carry it on, but we do it around the situation. We know that the kids are getting older,
Yeah.
and as they get older, we'll soon
We're
be able
gonna
to
get more
get to go back,
freedom.
more
Yeah.
freedom to do the things that we want to do. But we get to spend time together, and I think
Yeah.
we enjoy that. But I think there is a balance.
Yeah.
Now, what about the other side? And we see that people like they're like two people are together, they're married, but they live completely different lives. They have like
Mm.
different friend circles. They go out separately. They go on holiday separately. Like they do everything. Like they got one. Obviously, one goes away with their work colleagues. The other
Mm.
one does the stuff with their work colleagues. Goes for drinks or whatever. Like they don't mix in at all. They keep everything separate.
I find that I don't get me wrong, I get it works for some people, but I find that kind of weird because your lives are supposed to be intertwined. I need to know his friends, he needs to know my friends because sometimes if I need something, I need to be able to call one of his friends or his friend's missus. Do you know what I mean? Like I was thinking about it last night and I was saying how it's lovely that all his friends, I know their partners.
Mm,
That we could all go out together and it wouldn't be awkward. It wouldn't be like, oh, this is the first time we've met because we've known each other through the years. And I feel like if you're married and you don't know your husband's friends or your husband's work colleagues, or it's just crazy.
mm,
Or you've never heard of their name, or because not everybody you're gonna meet, but there's no name that Eman says. I'm like, oh, when you did da 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 da, even though I've never met them,
yeah.
it's just your life should connect in some way, even
Mhm.
if okay, because you have different work schedules. I know like some people do shift work and stuff like that, so it's different. But you should be able to say, "Oh, I know that person, or I've heard of that person, or you've met at least once, or gone to dinner or something like that." I find that really strange.
Yeah. What about like we hear about couples that sleep in separate beds and so
Mm.
forth. Like, what's your thoughts on all that? Do you feel like, well, yeah, you tell me.
I don't know how that. I don't sleep if he's not next to me, so I don't know how that would work. I don't know how that works for some couples, but me, if like say there are times when Emmanuel has gone to film and stuff like that, and
Mm.
he's not there, the lights are on.
Miriam was funny.
Normally we sleep in pitch darkness. The lights are on. I'll be just there till exhaustion takes over because I just can't sleep. But the moment he's there, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
So I think is what do you get from your partner? What do you get from their presence? Like Emmanuel
Mm.
will tell you sometimes some of the best sleeps I have is just sitting on the couch next to him because I find it hard to sleep. So I'm so comfortable and so relaxed in his presence. So for me, it's weird for me to say I don't want to sleep next to my husband. But maybe you might have sleep apnea or do you know what I mean? You might have health issues that say then fair enough. But for me, I don't understand how that works.
Yeah. And what about like? I guess for me, I find that whenever I am quiet, or if I go to another room, or
Mm,
you will feel like something's wrong, or like,
mm.
oh, you're angry at me, or you're upset. Like, but you said this space is good, right? So how do we basically what I'm saying is how do we take space in a relationship, like to have our own time without our partner feeling like there's something wrong, or they've done something wrong, or there's an issue?
Um, I think as the older I've got, I've become appreciative because like when he goes somewhere, I would check in on him. And then I'll be like, oh, I'm just making sure you're all right. Do you know what I mean? Because 9 times out of 10, if he's gone upstairs, it's either he's got a headache or something along those lines. So I think now I'm even as the older I get, I'm just like, oh, okay, he's gone upstairs. I'll call him to like, yeah, you okay? Do you need anything? And then I'll just chill. Do you know what I mean? And if he says, oh, you can come up, then cool. But I think before, maybe it was a bit of immaturity, maybe there was a bit of insecurity going on.
Mm,
I'll put my hands up and admit it that, oh, he doesn't want to be around me. Maybe I've done something to upset him. But now I'm just very much more, okay, I get it. The kids are a lot. Do you know what I mean? So let's just leave daddy alone and stuff like that. Do
mm.
you know what I mean? And he's very much, again, he said it previously that if he sees that there's something, he'll be like, kids, just leave mummy alone and keep it moving. So I think the older we've gotten, and we understand each other more and more, we understand that sometimes you just need a break from the noise, and it is noisy in our house with 4 kids.
Yeah, and I think sometimes we just vibe like I think I'm more relaxed if Mims, and again because you're always on your own thing anyway. If you go upstairs and I don't see, I'm all right.
Mm,
Plus, it just gives me more time. There's 4 other people in the house,
mm,
so there's always someone to keep you company.
mm,
Like, and obviously my kids are like me, so if they see their mum's gone,
mm,
especially my daughters, they'll come and sit right next to me.
mm,
Like they'll tell me their program or watch that together or play a game or you know what I mean, or they'll just talk to me about their day and stuff like that. Or one will come and sit on my lap and talk to me. One will come and lean on me and sleep and lie on me, and then before you
mm,
know they're falling asleep. Like we're very vibesy. Or my boys will come down, we'll play computer. So I'm very calm in Mims just having her own space and
mm.
doing her own thing because I get it. Me, I'm a lot. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
Because
think also we've, like Emmanuel explained in the beginning, we had very different upbringing.
mm,
So sometimes you just like, especially with the kids, because sometimes I'm with them sometimes all the time.
yeah,
It's the constant mummy. You just need your brain to be like, there's quiet. This
enjoy the peace.
enjoy the peace. So I might say I'm going to, and I always go, like, we have like 3 floors. So I'm like, I'm going upstairs. And when I'm like, I'm going upstairs, and man will be like, okay, I get it. She just needs a minute. Like when I say I'm going upstairs, he'll be like, oh, okay, cool. And then if it's longer than like 10, 15, he's calling me, are you okay? I just want to make sure you're okay. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm fine. But yeah, I think we've just come to a happy understanding that, yeah, we just need a break sometimes.
Sometimes I leave her there, fam.
Mm.
Sometimes even as man, then we need a break as well. Like I'm happy. I'm even happy upstairs. Stay there. Let me enjoy my peace and my
I hear
children.
you.
And you know, sometimes I love it because sometimes Mims will feel like, the house will burn down, everything will collapse if she's
Mm.
missing for out. Go outside. Go to have coffee with your friends. Go to your girls' night out. You'll come home. Everybody
Mhm.
will all be fine.
I hear
In
you.
fact, I'll be honest, my kids are better behaved when Mims is not there than when she's there. When their mum is there, they want to take liberties, they want to do this. When their mum is not around, they're- it's
They're
all
perfect little soldiers for daddy.
everybody is calm. Everybody is there's no drama.
Nah, it's
There's no
true.
drama
It's
whatsoever.
annoying as well. Women, I know you get it because it's annoying. Because like, why is it when I'm at home you lot want to do everything? The moment I step out, everyone's perfectly behaved
Yeah,
for your husband.
they're wonderful. So yeah, it's important. So sometimes I have to encourage you like, oh yeah, go for a spa with the girls, or go do your nails, or go spend some like do that. Like
Mm,
go do that. Don't worry about these kids. These are my seeds. We're good. We know ourselves. We
definitely.
understand ourselves. Okay, dilemma.
Mm-hmm.
My wife wants to take a solo trip to reconnect with herself.
Mm.
I feel rejected and suspicious. She says I'm insecure. Who's wrong?
Hey.
Please talk. Who is wrong? Solo tripping. If I just said I want to go on a trip
Mm.
by myself,
Mm-hmm.
would you be suspicious?
110%. What is that?
Like, is it allowed?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are doing solo trips. I mean, I see it everywhere, and I think, like for me, it's one thing to say I'm doing a spa, like I'm good, I'm going on a spa, whatever. But um,
But like, if I said, if what about like, oh, I want to go to Brazil for 10 days
no,
on my own.
no. Why are you going to Brazil? You want solo trip? Go to Lake District.
Lake District.
Lake District. What are you going to Brazil for?
We're going to
You
Carnival.
want to do
We're going to the
carnival?
beach.
You might as well just stay in Brazil because the nonsense. Like, I think the thing is, I think it's different. It's not different. I think at the end of the day, if you've never said you want to do a solo trip before, if you've never been a traveler, if you've never like, there's patterns of behavior, right? If you now want to try and switch up the pattern, questions have to be answered.
I hear you, but at the same time, it's like people go through different phases in life.
Mm,
Like, and again, it depends on. I think it's different. It's about trust, right? I think again, I think if you told me, yeah, babe, I wanna go away for on a trip just to find myself. I just feel like I need to take this trip away and
Mm,
just really reconnect with myself and who I am and Bruv, I'll be like, do your thing.
mm.
I'm not nervous.
I do you know what? I feel like his hesitation comes from history
Mm.
because there's a pattern of behavior that she might have exhibited or shown
Yeah.
that's making him question it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because, like you said, you know me. If I say it, you be like, ah, that one, she's even too good. I don't. There's not.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? But if you don't trust, like you said, it's all about trust. If you don't trust her, then
it's
forget
true.
it. Forget
It's
it.
true. If my wife went away, and I was at home with the kids, I'll be more worried for me making a mistake than my wife going to make a mistake. Like my wife is too clean. She's too like she's not even in that. She said she's going away to build her to get back to herself, and then she needs some time away. That's what she's going for. Do you know what I
Mm,
mean? And that's fine. And I think again, like you said, history, actions, things that have happened will dictate
dictate.
how
Yeah.
comfortable people are with that. But I think at the same time, some people do need time away.
Mm,
But I personally, me personally, I when I say time away, I mean with my wife. Like we went Paris.
yeah.
Listen, Paris was only 4 days. That was a
It
wonderful,
was.
wonderful trip. Wonderful, wonderful trip. Like just the two of us. Went Trinidad. Wonderful trip, just us. Do you know what I mean? Like and just going away. Like I know, I putting in the atmosphere. We will go Japan. You know, it's a big thing for.
Yeah.
I really want to visit Japan. Like but I want to do these things with you. I don't
Mm,
want to do them without you. But
yeah.
that's just our relationship.
Yeah.
And I don't feel
100%.
like we should act like there's only one way to be in a
Yeah.
relationship. But for me, for some people, they want to go away and they want to experience these things on their own. But for me, I want to experience them with you. I want to be able to share them with you so that we can reminisce and talk about it. Because again, you know what? One of the best things I think about like us being married and doing so much things together is that we can literally sit on the couch and if you want to start a conversation, we could just talk about. Do you remember the time when we went
Yeah.
to? Do you remember the time when we did?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, conversation will flow,
Conversation. Yeah.
and you know what I mean. Hours have gone, and it's like actually we can only do that because we shared so much together. If I, and again, I was watching who was I talking? I can't remember. It was one of these millionaires,
Mm,
Alan Sugar,
mm,
and he was saying that when he was coming up, he realized that he had to take his wife where he was going
mm,
because he was getting all these experiences coming home, and she'd been at home, she hadn't been
mm.
around, and so what he realized was is by not taking her, they'll grow apart
Yeah.
because he's growing with all these experiences that he
Experiences. Yeah.
experiences, but she's staying the same because she's not experiencing them, and so that's how they will grow apart. So he started bringing her on the trips, and so they grow together, and that's what really helped their marriage and
Mm.
help them last as long as they have. So I feel like it's really important that we grow together, and that's for us having experiences together.
Yeah.
If you experience all this stuff and I don't experience it, and I'm doing that, we're now growing apart. Our thought processes are growing apart. The things that we appreciate are growing apart. Our
Mm.
values are growing apart, and that's why it's so important to do stuff together. But I understand can't be
We
on
can't
each
be
other's
together all the
all the
time.
time.
Yeah.
There needs to be separation. There needs to be a women's retreat that you go to
Mm.
and just be amongst other women and talk about what it's like being a woman, what it's like being. There needs to be times where you go away with your uni friends or whatever and reminisce about uni and what that was like at that time and stuff like that. And that's okay. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think that it should be all the time that your
Yeah.
focus should be like, okay, I need to do this by myself because I
Yeah.
need I need time away from you. And then I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I go and do it," and I come back and tell them. So we've got stuff to talk about.
No.
I don't understand why you can't go to the same place and still have stuff to talk about. Oh, because you were there together. Yeah, but you still experienced different things. You saw different things. You have that shared experience, so you can talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I think nowadays relationships are so just all over the place,
Mm,
and it's like people want to be in relationships, but they want to be single, but in relationships. And you have to pick which one you're doing. Are we in a relationship together or are we not together and we're
mm,
just dating or meeting different people and doing meet
mm.
cutes? Like, I think you just have to decide what works for you because you can't do both. Because one person is not going to be happy with one thing, and then
Yeah,
you either end up breaking up or you say, okay, how do we make this work?
yeah,
So I just feel that if you're in a relationship, be in a relationship,
yeah,
do things with your partner, experiences, memories, experiences, you know. And if you don't, then just date and say that you're dating for dating's sake.
yeah. And I guess in our relationship, do you feel like you have enough room to grow? Do you feel like you have enough space to develop and change and become the version of yourself that you want to be?
Yes, it's taken a while, and I will put it mostly because the kids were very young. They took up a lot of mental energy.
Mm.
But as they're getting older and their own identity is forming, and yes, I'm still guiding them and ensuring that they're good, healthy, and stuff. The space is becoming less and less, which means that my brain is allowing for other stuff that I want to do to flourish.
Yeah, and I think it's important to develop and grow, and I feel like you have enough space to do that. You
Mm,
have enough space to challenge yourself and challenge your thoughts and be who you are. I think one of the things I'd always say is that you're very supportive in regards to me going to events, and
mm,
I hold my own events. I go to I speak at other people's events. I attend a lot of training. I try and do a lot of growth, a lot of personal development. I do a lot of networking, and that means that's time away, time
mm,
apart. And you're very supportive in that. So I do want to appreciate you, because I don't feel like I could have developed into the person I am today without the sacrifice that you've made. Because again, like, my children don't feel like they didn't have a dad. Do you know what I
mm,
mean? They don't feel like I wasn't around as much as I wasn't around. Do you know what I mean? And you definitely covered for me. You definitely helped me in regards to like things like making sure that in my diary was this. I understood when their school trips were, or
mm,
I understood when their parents' evening was, or when their sports day. You'd purposely put in my diary so I couldn't have meetings at that time, so I could turn up at the times when they would really want to remember. Do you
mm.
know what I mean? And then you did all the hard stuff, the everyday stuff that kind of gets forgotten. Do you know what I mean? No one thinks, oh, my mum picked me up from school every day. But they remember, did you come to the sports day, or did
Yeah.
you do the parents' evening, or were you there at their play? Do you know what I mean? And you'd always make sure that I turn up to those stuff. So I appreciate you for that.
No, I appreciate. I thank you for saying that. I think for me, and this comes from growth. I just realized that everything is a season, right?
Mm.
Everything is the kids are gonna grow. Kids are not gonna stay babies
Mm.
forever. Do you know what I mean? So, and don't get me wrong, it took a while for me to come to this mindset. I'm not gonna lie. There were times when I was, you kind of just felt like you were doing everything yourself because he was focused and he needed to focus. Like, let's not get it twisted. His business is fantastic. But I just realized that it is for a season, it is for a
Mm.
time. My kids are gonna grow. I still have life to live.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? I don't have to do everything right then and then
Yeah.
because time there is time, there isn't time, there is time. Do you know what I mean? You just have to put one foot in front of yourself and just do your best, and then eventually you will get the reward.
Yeah. No, it's important. It's important. So, what do you think in regards to when we talk about like growth and space?
Mhm.
Like, what do you think? How do you think your kids look at you? Because I think one of the big things, I look at you like a superhero,
Mm,
and I think the kids look at you like, wow, like, our oldest son says he wants to be a chef.
mm,
That comes from admiring what you do and seeing what you do on a regular basis. So,
mm.
but do you feel like you've had enough room to grow to show the kids your importance and the value that you bring?
Um, no, we had this conversation last year, didn't we?
Hmm.
Um, because like you said, like you said, no one really gives you the pat on the back for doing the school run, but
Mm.
you get a pat on the back for turning up to sports day.
Yeah.
So I think we are very intentional in telling our kids, yes, daddy is the big money man, but mummy does all of this stuff for you. And you couldn't have all of this stuff if mummy didn't do. So they appreciate what mummy's doing and
Mm.
not just take it for granted because it's happening. They just say, oh, that's just normal.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? So we make sure we say, oh, appreciate mummy because mummy's done this.
Yeah.
Say thank you to mummy because she's cooked you this lovely meal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think that's one way that we've done it. And I think at the same time, because you get those accolades, you don't feel like you're like a shadow in the house that's
Yeah.
just moving pieces and moving boxes. And I think that that allows you to not feel resentful that, oh, you're just doing mummy
Yeah.
because your kids see you and they think, oh, she's a badass because
Yeah.
she's doing all of this stuff. And I think, yeah, that's how we've made it work for us.
Yeah. It's so important. I think it's fantastic. I feel like when you find the person you want to spend life with, you want to do things with them. I
Mm,
think that's really important. Like, I think we wanted to do things together even when we were dating.
yeah.
Like, we wanted to spend time with one another. And again, we didn't have much dough. We didn't have much time. There wasn't much things we could do. Sometimes we just go to the park and sit in the car, like
And
park the,
just talk.
and just talk. Sometimes we go for walks in the park. So sometimes, we'll go cinema. Like we just find time to just spend together. And I think I remember I used to drive my car and park it near your house
Mm,
so that when I finish work, I'd come back past your house and then I could come and see you
mm,
every day
mm.
before we were married. That's how much I enjoyed
We're
the
just
time.
being around each
Even
other.
if it was only half an hour, I got to
Mm.
spend time with you, or an hour. I'd literally make it so that I had to see you on a regular basis, and I
And I
think
think
that's
it's really,
continued.
yeah, it's really helped us now with everything that we have so many moving pieces.
Yeah,
And I think the foundation that we built at the beginning is what has carried us because we can always find time, like you say, even if we're just sitting next to each other and
yeah,
not saying anything, because we've done that at the beginning,
yeah.
it's not strange to be doing it
No,
now. And I think that is so important.
yeah, and by the way, just to understand, I had a perfectly good train station by my house that could take me directly to the office,
Mm,
and I used to wake up earlier to drive to
mm,
to where you live to park my car to take the train from there. And again, it's about being intentional.
mm,
And I always tell women, always like, I don't know if he likes it. You should know.
mm-hmm.
Like men are very intentional because you will find this guy's playing with you, playing with you. When he finds the girl he wants, 6 months later they're married.
They're married.
Ah, we've been talking for 5 years, and then
And what happened?
all of a sudden, that's because you're not the one. The man, like you got to understand, men are intentional with what they want. When they know what they
Mm,
want, they're not going to let it go. You know what I mean? They're very
yeah.
simple like that. So understand, like, what is his intentions? What is he showing you? Like, do you know what I mean? If he's showing you that, he wants to live his life, and you're like,
Mm,
even when I got women that are dating now, they hardly see their partner. Oh yeah, he's always out with the man. He's always watching foot. Like, why is he not inviting you? Why are you not bringing
mm.
you around? Why? Like, yes, you can have your separate lives. Yes, but what's the point getting in a relationship if it's always going to be with men? Is he gay?
That is a question that y'all need to answer.
I know. These man them these days
Because
is
you see those things about, oh, if I can only go on holiday with my missus for like 4 days before I start saying I want to see the man them. Like, don't do it.
it's too much. I don't get it. Like, I love the man them. I love my brothers and that. But hello, like, why would I after 2 or 3 days of being on holiday with my missus, I'm now stressed. Like, there's issues, there's
Hmm.
problems. So I guess what we're saying is, yes, you need space in a relationship. Yes, you need to have room for grow to grow. You need to not be all on top of one another. You need to be able to do other things out
Mm,
with other people other than just your partner.
mm.
But the reality is that the whole reason you got married is because you want to spend your life with this
This
person.
person, yeah,
So the majority of your life should be spent
with
with
the
this person,
person.
not excluding this person from a whole part of your life.
Yeah, and that's why I say if you're gonna get married in this day and age, be 2,000% in,
Mm.
not even 100% anymore. Be hundred. Be you know this is what you want because marriage is going to test you.
Yeah.
It's going to test you. So if you know you want to get married, do it with your full chest.
Mm.
If you don't, leave the person alone.
Yeah.
Don't cause another broken heart in the world.
Love that. And on that note, that's the end of the episode. Thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for everyone that's commenting, everyone that's sharing. We're growing. The numbers are growing. We appreciate each and every one of you. Please continue to share the word. Let people know. To be honest, there's not that many podcasts that are having these types of conversations. There's loads talking about, oh, you know, should we do this? Should we do that? Why do men do this? Why do women do that? And cause loads of chaos and arguments and so forth.
On the net.
What we're trying to do is share our relationship and share relationship advice and love and family advice to kind of build marriage and build the family up. And so, this is why we do what we do. This is why we share what we share. So hopefully you're enjoying it. Share it with others, and we appreciate you. And we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
There you go.